Can you imagine a time in the future when it's not so much us versus them, when there's less hate all around? The Media Education Lab presents Courageous RI, a violence prevention initiative for all of Rhode Island. Join us to use the power of media literacy and deep listening to find common ground. Learn more at www.courageousri.com.
These bubbles, one bubble represents one topic session that we held, each with a different topic, and their size is indicative of how much content there is from that session. And they are interactive, and so you can see that when you click on them, they actually show the discussion questions from that session. And in the next section, you can see we have something of a highlight showcase. And remember, Pam, when we talked about the 4 major tools of prevention?
Oh, sure. Media literacy, active listening, kindness and compassion, and community engagement.
Exactly. So I created some sections where we could show off people using those skills, plus, of course, a section all about being courageous, and a section about civil disagreement, something that our participants did really well during Courageous Conversations. And so this is where I get to show off one of the main functions of the portal. We get to represent people, their actual words, and their actual voices.
I'm gonna do it with my brother in a few weeks. I haven't talked to him in almost 5 years.
And we'll listen to one more.
And it all comes out that you can't change people or the way they think. You just need to change yourself.
So we can hear there that Conversations had a real impact on Elaine and maybe an aha moment for Christine. And these last 4 links down at the bottom are just for navigation. The Conversation Library is where you can see all of these conversations all at once. It's got some cool tools as well, like being able to sort by session, topic, or theme that emerged. And of course, you can learn more about how all of this has worked from beginning to end by clicking on this button. And these last 2 just bring you to our websites, courageousri.com and the mediaeducationlab.com. This other option, the Conversation Library, you can see something of a map of the conversation. And so you can click to listen on any soundbite that's been highlighted. So for example, if I want to show you high conflict, each one of these white boxes that there are strings or webs or whatever you want to call them too, you can click on them. Each one of these represents one small group's conversation. So we'll click on this one. So of course, there's so much rich content that we could go through and explore. You could spend hours between the reading and the listening, but that's the gist of the features offered by the portal.